If you want to save time on grinding your badges and get it maxed out real quick, make sure to hit up Wish Grinders for legit and fast grinding services. Link will be in the description. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel for the super quick video. Today we'll talk about some tips on how to shoot decently with low 3-point ratings. We're not going to cover much about mid-range though. In this one, we'll talk about shot selection, badges you need to focus on, your jump shot, the shot meter, and some other things. Try to watch the whole video so you'll get the full sense. It's not going to be that long anyway. So now let's get into it. Let's start with shot selection. If you have low ratings, I'm talking about somewhere around 75 or below, of course you'll have limited badges. So you want to maximize whatever you have. So for you to maximize those upgrades, you need to limit your spots on where you want to shoot. I'll show you these. Again, we're not going to talk much about mid-range. This is more on 3-point. As you can see here, those red spots will be boosted by range extender, and the spots there are for corner specialist. Imagine if you want to shoot everywhere. You need to invest on range extender and corner specialist. That's a lot of upgrades, and the thing is, you won't be able to use them on same shot. What we want to achieve here is, as much as possible, we want to use all of our badges on one shot. That's the goal, because we have limited. So you need to pick one spot. It's either corner or non-corner. So I highly recommend to just shoot on corners. Here's some reasons. First, range extender boost on close trees is not really much as your rating drop. I don't expect you to take deep trees anyway. So that's like 5% on Hall of Fame and 4% on gold on close trees. That's really small. But if you look at corner specialist, man, at gold you'll have more than 10% and that's on gold only. Will be better in Hall of Fame of course. So we need to abuse that corner specialist badge. And on top of all those stats, I really felt it in-game. Corner is really much efficient. One more reason why I choose corner is because that's the sneakiest place on court to be open. Even in real life, that's where the spot-up shooters dwell, like Prime Ray Allen, Bruce Bowen, Kyle Korver, Danny Green on Spurs, not the Laker one. The bad thing about camping on the corner though is the transition defense. But that's okay. What I do is when a shot was taken, I don't really wait for the offensive rebound, I'll just run back on defense. So for shot selection, try to only take corner threes, and of course you should be wide open, and as much as possible, it's off the catch. Now for the badges, here are my 3 essentials. They're like my low 3-point rating starter pack. If you have around 9 badges, just focus on these 3 first, before you touch other badges. Now you might ask, Toots, what about if I have more than 9 upgrades? What's next? So if ever you can manage to maintain hot zones, next will be Hot Zone Hunter. By the way, just in case you have only 9 upgrades and you can maintain your hot zones really okay, just split your upgrades to those 4. In my case, on my slasher, I'm shooting okay right now so I have my 2 corners active, so I have Hot Zone Hunter. But just in case you're still working on it, you got 2 options. It could be either range extender if you decided to take non-corner threes, or some little mid-range every now and then. But if you're really serious about taking just corner threes, let's do this. We'll try to eliminate badges. We're not going to use steady shooter of course, tireless, volume shooter, hot start is just too risky, green machine, I don't really expect you to green lots of shots, difficult shots, not really, and dip fades. That leaves us with Deadeye and clutch shooter. Clutch shooter is really underrated. When I have that around silver or bronze, I was able to hit game winners as a slasher. That's the badge for you if you trust your shooting. For those who don't know, this badge boosts your shots if the score is at least 15-11, no matter what side you're on. 15-11, that's like 40% of the game remaining, and that's wherever you take your jump shot. Not 100% sure about the 15-11 though, because that was based on my 2K20 research, but I believe it should be the same. Another choice is Deadeye, because sometimes when you start making your shots, opponent starts to close out on you a little bit, so this badge will activate. Just have these 2 badges if you don't have hot zones yet. But as soon as you activate your hot zones, just put on Hot Zone Hunter, just max it or at least silver. So if you have more badges, next in line will be range extender. Even you decided to just take corner threes, every now and then, you'll be tempted to take those middies and non-corner threes. So that's all for badges. So before we go to the next part, just want to invite you guys to like the video if you like it and subscribe to the channel for more videos. And don't forget to click that notification bell so it's guaranteed that you'll be notified on the next video. I'm trying to reach 100k subs before the end of the year, so I'll appreciate the sub. And it would be really great as well if you can leave any feedback or any recommendation for a topic. Now for your jump shot, to be honest, I can tell you what's the best jump shot, but what I suggest is as a low rated 3-point shooter, just slow down your jump shot. In my slasher, I'm using base 98 curry release and the slowest speed. Here are my reasons. As I mentioned earlier, we only take wide open shots. And we all know that the main reason why we speed up our jump shots is to lessen the challenge, right? But in our case, since we're taking only wide open shots, like shots that opponent dared us to shoot, we don't need speed really. And slowing down your shots will give you more time window to aim for the line, no matter what type of meter you are using. Now for the shot meter, this is optional. This is really personal preference, but I suggest to use shot aiming. It's a hot topic right now, some things might change in the future patches, but if they decided not to change much about it, it's a really great choice, especially if you have some delay. Because it doesn't really rely 100% on timing. Aiming plays a role as well, so it takes away some timing element. You probably noticed on those clips that all my shots were very late release. I don't care about timing, to be honest. I just focus on the aiming, and I've been grinning pretty okay. I'm not cheating though. So that's all for the video. If you like it, please smash that like button, and don't forget to drop by the channel for some other videos. And as always, stay safe and happy gaming guys. Peace.